I should start by making my apologies. I arrived here in Rivendell with good intentions of exploring the surrounding area further, but, well, instead I've spent my days talking to Bilbo, eating and writing poems. Nothing too spectacular, but enough to bring a chuckle to the surrounding elves. Although that may possibly have been through pity, I'm not sure. But anyway, today is the 26th, and therefore I must continue to follow in Frodo's footsteps. I truly can understand, however, how Bilbo has decided not to journey far afield at all from now on, as Imladris is just beautiful. I think I may possibly retire here myself once my travelling days are over. A remarkable place altogether. Today's walk was a long one. Take me back through the Troll Shores and to the fords of Brunnen. After such a long period of rest, my legs are really feeling it. Once reaching the ford, I started heading in a southerly direction. It will take some time before I get used to sleeping under the stars again, I'm sure. Second day back on the road. I am still trudging through the Troll Shores. I had forgotten what a dreary place it is. But after all the splendid views of Rivendell, I guess everywhere is bound to look a bit bleak in comparison. I have settled for the night in an abandoned building. I will be heading towards some very cold places in the weeks to come, so I will be grateful for all the body fat that I put on in Elrond's house. Should help keep the body insulated somewhat. Oh, wish I had remembered my scarf. There's a very cold wind today. To make matters worse, it feels like a slow part of the journey. I've been desperately trying to remember a poem I wrote whilst in the halls of fire. It went something like this. Old fat hobbit, feeling out of place, out of place, out of place, never out of place. I'm a hobbit, a much distinguished race. From afar, well, I've travelled from afar, with many tales to tell, but now... Oh, that's all I can remember. Although actually, come to think of it, I may have fallen asleep before I finished it anyway. Hooray! I'll soon be out of the Troll Shores. One worm too many for me. And no trolls. Not too long now, and I will make my way into Eregion. Think I will settle down here for the night, and admire the view. Good night all. Today I learnt a valuable yet painful lesson. After another tiresome trek across the rugged terrain, I became excited by the sound of rushing water from a waterfall. A large tree trunk lay across the gaping depths below, as a means of allowing a traveller, or I guess less savoury sorts, to cross to the other side. Very handy. It was, however, here that I had my little accident. I danced a little too precariously to the edge, and before you could shout, "Pashbo, don't be so stupid!" I lost my footing and fell. Oh dear. Well, hopefully by tomorrow, I will feel less battered and my ego less bruised. At last I've arrived at Eregion. Such a beautiful place. As I came to Journey's End for the night, I found myself a nice viewpoint to sit and enjoy a pint of ale. Now I've carried this with me all the way from Rivendell so that I can welcome in the new year. Nothing like a good drink to reflect upon the past year and contemplate the good, if hard, times ahead.